Fred Film Radio for the 80th Venice Film Festival. I'm Angelo Cerbi here, Ryusuke Yamaguchi, director of Evil Does Not Exist, and Eiko Ishibashi, author of the music. Good afternoon, good morning. First question is about the genesis of the film. I know that the film was born in a very specific and peculiar way. If you can tell us something about it.
この映画自体は石橋英子さんから、そのライブパフォー
So
マンス
this
用の映
film
像
really comes out of Eiko Ishibashi coming up to me and asking whether I could create visuals for when she does live performances. And this was after I had made Drive My Car and I wasn't sure what I was going to do next. But when Eiko asked me, it was something that I really wanted to do. But I didn't know how I was going to go about it. So she and I exchanged ideas of what I can do. But I finally arrived on thinking that I should do what I usually do, which is to write a script, direct, and make a film. And then so what we decided was to then use the footage from that film in order to make the visuals for her live performance, and it became this two-stage project.
ライブパフォーマンス用の映像を作るっていう、二段構えの流れにしました。
The area where you shot the film is close to your house, close to your area, to Eiko. So was this an help for you in order to create the film, to create the images, and also for you, Eiko, to create the music? Was that specific geographical region, an help, an additional help?
土地が、インスピレーションにどうやって見てるか。そう映画作りに対してそれは助かることでしたか。でまた音楽作りに対してもその土地っていうのは助かった。
そうですね。前は7年前までは東京に結構長い間住んでたんですけど。
Until about 7 years ago, I lived in Tokyo, but then I moved out there to be able to make music. And being out there, I can play music as loud as I want, even in the middle of the night. I could also have the space to bring in instruments that I liked, and so that area really helped me to be able to make my music.
スペースができるっていう意味ではすごく生活が変わったことではありました。
And when did you realize that these images that you were shooting for Eiko's music were turned into an actual film?
これでもやっている最中ですね。
It really was when we were making the film that I started to think about this, because the actors were so wonderful in their performance, and I was very moved by their voices as they were saying the words. And in making visuals for Eiko's performance, we knew that the final piece will end up being silent and that we wouldn't hear their voices. And I felt that it was such a shame not to hear their voices, so then we also wanted to make a film where we can.
Okay, well, very quick last question for Eiko. Did you create an additional music then for the film, or the music you already created where he was working on was the only one that you done?
作品のためにもうすでに音楽があったんでしょうか。それとも映画のために音楽を作ったりした。
そうですね。そうですね。今回の映画のために全て作った音楽ですね。
All the music was made specifically for this film.
Well, thanks very much. Thanks a lot to Ryusuke Yamaguchi and Eiko Ishibashi for the film Evil Does Not Exist here from Venice. Thanks a lot. I'm Angelo Cerbi for Fred the Festival Insider.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you so much.